Good afternoon, FSClub. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to FS News, middle of the week and the fourth straight day with the news video. I can tell you what, I can actually get used to this. I love it when we have news coming out almost every single day. But you know, in about 2 weeks, it will of course slow down as Giants goes on their holiday they do every year. Going to be a long 3 weeks without mods. Well, that's not today, so let's talk about some news. Today, we'll be going over the Chevy Silverado, plus we got some news on the Peterbilt 379 coming to Farming Simulator 25. Don't forget to join the club's Discord to keep updated with everything like mod releases and stream schedules. Link to the Discord is down in the description, so don't forget to join that. Question of the day. If you can make your own modded truck, what would it be? Me, really, I want to see a Dodge Ram 1500, maybe like an older 90s one. Let me know what your guys is in the comment section below. Okay, let's start off today's video with a 400 like video, which we're at like I think 5 straight news videos with over 400. Let's see if we can do it again. So remember, before we get to this news, make sure to hit the like button, smack that sub button, and ring that bell. Roll that intro. Let's get to this news.
I'm gonna quit my job. Never wanna have no bars. I just wanna play my rock and roll like they do.
Welcome back, and let's get right on into the news for this Wednesday. Okay, the first piece of news is actually from Michigan Farms map, which it's been ramping up a lot more. We're bringing more and more news on his Frankenmuth map. But anyways, he has success. The Sugar Bee Piler has now been converted over to FS25 in the map and working as intended. Works exactly as it did in FS22. Cross this one off the things to do for the map. It's looking really good. I'm also hoping that we actually get those bale textures he actually had on his map. Because if you don't remember, whenever you actually did, I think it was it straw bales or grass bales? Let me know in the comment section below. But anyways, they had the American flag wrapping on it. I'm also hoping that maybe we can actually get some modded like wraps now, since we actually have pallets of wraps we can actually buy. That would be nice to actually, maybe get some Christmas ones, some flag ones. Hopefully in the future we see that actually in the mod up. Now let's get to some news from Carl TG Modding. It's been about 2 weeks since he actually talked about his new map he's been working on, and here are some images of what he's done so far. He's placed many houses for more realism, along with fields, trees, and power lines to create a good looking environment. He's excited to keep working on it, and he will share more updates on it very soon. It's looking really good. And then of course, the other day we were talking about Mr. Hector Mods about his Carpathian Countryside for Farming Simulator 25. But anyways, among many other parts that he will actually get reworked and improvements on the map are all the roads and pathways. Roads are being completely reworked, not only the textures, but they will no longer be present as a standalone object, but instead will use the new technique of FS25, texture projection directly on the terrain. This brings a lot of possibilities. For him, a much easier road making and decals usage to make everything look much better than ever before, and much more. For example, for you as a player, you will be able to make any new road connection to your own yards, anywhere and without any seams. If you change terrain under the road texture will copy your custom terrain. Simply said, no clipping of terrain through the road texture. That's a nice little feature I have not actually tried out in the new one. I did not know you can actually do that. With roads, he is just at the beginning of it all. It is far from done. His goal is quality of the new base game maps by Giants. This means wet roads during rain, leaves on the ground during the autumn, and much more. Here are also a few comparison pictures between the roads in FS22 and the FS25 map versions. Like he mentioned, this is just the start. This is all very much a work in progress. Once finished, it will be like 10 times better than it already is. So that is something that we actually did not really, well, we noticed a little bit, of course, with the rain and of course the leaves, but we did not really notice that you can actually sit there and connect them up seamlessly. That's probably the problem I had with FS22. When you try to make roads from a main road, you cannot do that. So that's a big plus. Okay, next piece of news is from Ross and Mods. The JCB Fast Track 4000 is now pending release for Farming Simulator 25. Also, screenshots will follow later on another progress. The JCB Agri Loadall has also been uploaded to Giants for testing. The JCB telehandler attachments is in its final internal testing, and the JCB Fast Track 8000 is in progress. Lots more to follow very soon. So even though this is pending release, at the time of recording, which is 10:42 a.m. Central Standard Time, it has not been released. So keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully it does release today. If not, it'll probably release tomorrow. And now, since we're talking about some JCB stuff, how about we talk about some news from Kenny456 Modding. The JCB backhoe loader is almost finished, and here is a picture of it in game that will be coming out to all platforms. And something else that's going to be coming out to all platforms, which should get you guys all excited. Agrotone has put a tease on his next vehicle for Farming Simulator 25. And here it is right here. This looks to me like it is the Chevy Silverado, and it's going to be coming to FS25. I'm expecting to see this, and then probably later on down the road, the F350, and who knows what other kind of trucks he's going to be bringing out to Farming Simulator 25. And then speaking of trucks, how about we talk about the last piece of news for today is from Sloosh Modding, the Peterbilt 379, well, the Lizard 379. But anyways, it is on the final stretch of the FS25 conversion and adaptation. It will be for all platforms. And man, does that look good at FS25. So we're going to have some really good trucks actually going to be making its way over pretty soon. And there you have it for today. Some really good news, mainly if you're into trucks. Okay, what is today's schedule? Today's schedule, guys, we are back on live streams at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, which, of course, tonight's will be back on the Frontier map. Like always, if you guys did enjoy the video, a like would be appreciated. New to the channel, welcome to the club. Don't forget to hit that sub button and ring that bell. I'll see you guys tonight. Peace.
Stumbling out of bed, and I still got you in my head. From all those pretty words you said, it's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am, it's like I'm wasted, and I won't waste it. And I promise that